first I have, this is the largest resin piece I've ever made ever, and it's a sweet themed one, of course. And I forgot that this candy was green, and I kind of put pink behind it, but besides that, I really like this. Yeah, so it's purple, pink, and green. And this heart actually does match the background. It just looks blue on camera because all purple things look blue on camera. And then here's the back. And like I do with all my stuff, I always put a thin coat of layer resin on the back to cover everything, because I don't like the lumpy bumpy feeling that just glitter and glazing would leave. So there's that. And then I've had this sitting in my mold for a while. It just needed a back layer of resin, but it is a yellow submarine mamagoma, and it's got white micro marbles and cellophane glitter to make it look like bubbles and that he's like in the deep sea. So there's that guy. And then this one's been sitting in my mold for a while too. It's a little sentimental circus like crest. Then I remade my Rilakkuma because I gave my only other one to TT Make You Smile in our trade. And I can probably make 2 more of these, but the difference between mine and hers is this one's flipped. The baguettes are on the other side, on the other one. And then I made a Kiratori French themed one, and it's meant to look like the French flag, but you can't really tell on camera. You kind of can, but the only thing I don't like about it is the white in the middle kind of has a greenish tint to it, and when the sun shines, it's very prominent. So instead of looking like blue, white, red, it looks like blue, green, red. But besides that, I think it's really cute. So there's that. And then I took a cheese cheddar whale cracker and put blue behind it. There's that. And I had so much blue left over that I made a bunch of things. I made this whale, and I actually made it from Daiso. You get like an eraser making kit, and it comes with a whale mold. So this you can actually use for resin. I was just testing it, but you can actually use it for resin, so, which is cool. And I'm going to be giving this away today. That's why I wanted to do this update today. But yeah, and then I glued a bail on the back and put a jump ring through it. So there's this guy. And then I still had a bunch of blue left over, so I made a rose from a mold I made, and then 2 smaller roses, and then a pudding. This big rose is the only one that's glazed so far, so that's why these ones look so dull. And then I made a gummy bear. Hey guys, so I have another resin update for you, and I have a lot to show you guys, so I'm just going to start off. First, I have this larger piece, and it is a Rilakkuma bedtime moon wall hanging piece. And there's a lot of layers in this, so let's start from the top. So it's got Rilakkuma, Kiritori, some cookies, Rilakkuma, Kiritori, and Rilakkuma, Rilakkuma eating cookies with cards, Rilakkuma with cards, and Kiritori with cards. So they're playing cards, so it's like a little bedtime scene. So it has, I don't know if you can see that, but a bunch of hearts and stars, and I clustered a bunch of the stars in the corners, so it looks like these stars are falling in. And I put some rhinestones in here, and because the dark blue glitter background started to pull away, I painted the back white. So this isn't fully done yet. I need to dome the back and maybe not make it as ugly of a white color. I have a Hello Kitty head, and I decided to make it a reverse Hello Kitty. Instead of a pink bow with a yellow nose, I switched those, and instead of white head with black whiskers and eyes, I made it a black head with white whiskers and eyes. So it's still, I glazed it, but I think I should glaze it with resin to make it look better, and it's with a shiny black resin. So I got a new mold. It's an octopus mold, but the resin kind of got too hard before I poured it in the mold. So these have a lot of air bubble patches like there and near the eyes and part of the mouth and stuff. So they didn't come out too great, but this one is partially glazed and this one isn't. So the purple kind of comes up as a blue color for some reason. It's coming up a way darker blue than it actually, or way darker purple than it actually is. So it's got a layer of resin, a layer of cellophane, and a layer of this really shiny, pretty purple color, which I will put a photo here so you can actually see what the actual color looks like, because that's completely off. And then I made a couple cabochons, I guess. There's a comb, a mirror, and a bow, all in this shiny black, like the Hello Kitty head. So these are just, you know, quick pieces poured in, and they're really cute. I love these. And then I also made some more bows, and I double-sided them, so they are now beads, kind of, so I can use them for jewelry, in which this one I did make a necklace out of. So it looks like this. It's really hard to tell, but yeah, it looks like that. And I made the entire thing myself. And I have a tutorial on how to make this chain. And yeah, so there's this necklace. I made the matching resin piece to go with the other one in my previous update. So these two are opposites, but they also match. And they're little weather or temperature sprites, I think. So yeah, I made these vampire fangs, which will eventually be turned into a bracelet. So they'll go on the wrist like that and like that. So like that. Yeah, so they just have red food coloring in it to look like blood. And I glaze them with resin. So they're super clear and shiny. I love them. They're awesome. I still need to sand them, of course, and then turn them into a bracelet. So they'll look like that when it's done. So I found a dead moth. Note, I would never do this with any live bugs. I am against that. And I am a huge fan of moths. So I was going to set this little guy free, but then when I found out that he was dead, I wanted to preserve him. So I just put him in some resin. So the bubbles I kind of couldn't help because, you know, it's a living, it's not a flat sticker, it's a actual animal. So there's that, and there's the other side, and I eventually want to get a cameo that only goes around the edge so I can flip him either way so you can see it. And I think this is gorgeous. I love moths so much. So there's that. So then I made this Sentimental Circus pendant, and as you can tell it's glazed. You can see the lines, but this is what it looks like. And I used a mixture of a purple tinsel and some other kind of glitter. And I really like the way it looks. So it's just chapeau laying there with Toto and a clock with the owl. I love the owl so much. So this is what it looks like. There's that. And then for another Sentimental Circus item, I made this pendant, and it's also been sanded and glazed. And I tried doing the half and half, like chapeau, but I ended up using kind of just soaked up in the resin and really didn't do anything. It was fabric glitter that my aunt had given me, blah, 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 blah. So it kind of soaked up in the resin, and it didn't look as dark pink as it looked in the jar. So yeah, it's just chapeau and the owl. I love the owl so much, so this will be a necklace for myself. So there's that. And this one is really simple. It's just chapeau laying there and a jewel on it. And I glazed this with resin, so the faucet gem actually just turned into just sparkly, because when you put faucet gems in resin, the faucet goes away, so it's just a plain circle gem now. It's hard to explain, but I used a bunch of little tiny black beads for the background, so there's that. And then this one I really like. It was one of my first attempts on major layering. So it's just chapeau and a flag and a tent. And I kind of put them, it's really hard to tell, but I put them so that the flag is in front, and then it's chapeau, and then the tent is in the way back. And I used some black stars, some gold stars, and some silver stars for the background. So there's that. The next one I have is a tiny walk-in resin piece. And I just used one of him and then a bunch of the little tiny golden star background stickers that came in the stickers sheet. And then just use a pretty silver background. So pretty simple, and I really like it. Joaquin's one of my favorite characters. So with one of the star molds I made this one, and it's a really pretty pink background. And it's just these characters on a Clover sticker. And then I made almost the exact same thing with a almost identical sticker, but they're from 2 different character sets. So I made them at the same time. It's with the same glitter. So it just looks like that. And I think they're really cute. I have this heart, and the sticker is very holographic, and the glitter in the background is very holographic. So I kind of like the way it came out, but the holographics kind of mush in together. So this is what the back looks like. And it's just a cute little Ram Matryoshka doll. It's really cute. This little umbrella sticker, and I put little blue pearls in to make it look like it was raining. And then I put this holographic glitter in the background, and it looks really cute. I love the pearls, and I love the idea. So I had been given a Clover mold, so I just put in a ladybug and put in some green glitter to look like the ladybug was sitting on the clover. So that's what it looks like. I made 2 of these heart ones. They have little heart indents, and I tried filling this one, but it just wasn't coming up right. I tried filling it with silver, and it didn't come up right, and I tried filling it with like a teal colored scribbles, and it didn't come out right. So I have no idea what to do with these little heart indents. I guess just fill them with paint, like a matte color, or try putting a gem in it or something. But this is the first piece I learned about the faucet gems and how they don't come out right when you put them in resin. So there's that one. It's got a little candy and a bear. And I used some glitter and some cellophane. And then this one I just used some really pretty glitter. I have this Keroppi blue star, and it's got a little music note sticker. Really simple and really cute. And then I tried doing the same thing with this one, but candy in the background. And the same time I Mod Podged this sticker, I Mod Podged this one. But right after I did it, I made this one, and a month later I did this one, and the resin leaked on the sticker, so it looked awful. So I just covered it in some gems and some pearls, and I figured this would make like a really cute ring. Like it's decoed out. And I just used some candy, and I still have to dome the back. But yes, there's these. And then I have this Rilakkuma drinking milk. And it was the first time I ever used flocking powder. It's hard to tell from the front because the sticker's so big, but I love the way the back looks. It's like the opposite of the milk bottle. And then I made this little heart, which has flocking powder and then glitter. So it's kind of like a creamy blue color. And I haven't sanded or glazed these yet, but I'm actually going to hang them and have them dangle like that for the necklace pendant, because they go together, and it's really cute. And then I finally finished, like you saw earlier. I had a blue gummy bear, and since I only had 1 gummy bear mold, I had to pour them all separately. So I made a bunch, every color of the rainbow, so 6. Let's put them in order. No, that goes there. There we go. Rainbow. So I made all the gummies of the rainbow using food color, the gel food color. The liquid food coloring tends to make them look dark and foggy, but the gel one works perfect with resin because it makes them look clear like real gummy bears. So most of these are glazed. I just haven't sanded them down yet, but these will all be a charm bracelet for myself. If I were to make more, it would take a million years because I only have 1 mold and I have to pour at separate times for each one. And because I had to do that, I have a bunch of deco pieces that I made from the leftover resin. So I have a purple strawberry and 2 purple roses from the purple gummy bear, the same pour as that. And then I have a red and pudding, like red jello and a red strawberry from the red gummy bear pour. And then I have no idea where this one came from. It's been a while, but I guess it's a mix of orange and red paint. I can't quite remember from the orange gummy bear batch. And then the first gummy bear I actually made, I kind of like a little more than the second one, but when I put the eye pin in, I waited too long when it was hard and I popped it out, and I tried putting the eye pin in and it snapped off, so it's just a deco piece now. So with that, I made 2 roses and a little jello with kiwi slices in it. And then when I did the yellow, I added some yellow paint and made a yellow rose. And, oh, also for the purple, I forgot. I made a jello with, I think this is dragon fruit cane slices in it, so there's that. And then on the red, I made a larger red rose, which I will probably paint white in the background because it looks good like that. Like, it makes the color pop way more. So, yeah, that's it. That's everything. And I have a few more things making, and I will show you them when they are done. So have a great day, guys. Bye.